Here are the 10 things that I carry with me. If you choose to listen, you'll take a little of that weight and carry it yourself. Consider this your warning. 1, primary caregiver doesn't even begin to describe it. My dad was my best friend. We were two entwined souls, father and child, peas in a pod. It's been 2 years since he died. I was home for fall break, and he had a heart attack while working out, and he hit his head pretty hard on the way down. He was very, very dead, but I still tried to revive him with CPR. What do you do when your most horrible fear comes true? How can you ever love a person again? I didn't know a human head could fit that much blood. I wonder if my happy childhood memories were stored in the little pieces of brain scattered all over the ground like so much fucking garbage. Grief fucks you up bad. Every night, I would dream of him making a miraculous recovery and coming home. And every damn morning, I had to wake up and lose him all over again. Two, I'm obsessed with that blood. I can't get it out of my head. I was inconsolable for 2 weeks. 3, a month later, my girlfriend starts asking me to tell her where I am during the day out of concern. A month after that, she starts telling me that my friends are a bad influence on my healing. I shouldn't see them anymore. She starts defining when I should wake up and go to sleep, when I should skip an assignment to spend more time with her, what I should say, and what I shouldn't. I let her. All I do these days is lie there and watch TV. A little imposed structure might help. Until I break one of her rules, she alternates between yelling and ignoring me for 3 days, just like my mom used to do when I was small. I ask her what her problem is, and she says, "Don't you owe me this for playing up with you those first 2 weeks after your dad died?" I tell her I can't meet her impossible standards. She says she'll kill herself if I don't. I wonder now if she was just waiting for me to show my vulnerability from the very beginning. What the fuck do I do? 4, my dad would have known what to do. 5, I can't stop thinking of that fucking blood. I put sleeping pills in my mouth and a razor to my arm. I play video games and let myself bleed. My dad died during his favorite hobby, and everyone said that I was his mini-me. At some point, I fall asleep, but not for good. I dream of my father's miraculous recovery again. But this time, he won't even look at me. 6, my girlfriend shows me a poem that she wrote about me. It describes me as a false king on a blow-up throne. putting my feelings before everyone else's. I can't take this. I push back. She sends me 3 different suicide notes over the next week, insisting the only way she'll survive is if I take back my breakup. Maybe she's right about me being a narcissist, since I don't fucking care what she does anymore. I know now that she never went through with those threats, since she still badmouths me to this very day. 7. My mind can't take it anymore. I snap. I'm not crying like I did in secret moments during those first 2 weeks of grief. No, I'm taking winter walks in my underwear, hearing secret messages in my music. I start thinking that killers are waiting for me outside of my dorm. I tell my roommate that I already ate, but the truth is, I ran out of food stores 3 days ago. I lose 10 pounds before I'm declared full crazy. 8. I'm sent to the UCC. I talk in general terms, since the therapist starts getting freaked out when I get too gruesome with the details of what happened to my dad. They tell me that I'm depressed and give me pills that make my hands shake. 9. Against all odds, I get better. No thanks to my therapist's pitying face or my mother's screaming voice over the phone, now that she's my guardian. I decide to go out for a walk, and I run into one of the friends that my girlfriend had banned me from seeing. She invites me to lunch. I join a club and go to all their meetings. I turn in an assignment early. I resent that I'm getting better. I don't know who I'd be without this pain. I leave a scar in the shape of a bracelet on my arm as a monument to my suffering. 10. The 2nd anniversary of my dad's death just passed. My new friends don't know about him or my ex. They just know that I tell great jokes, and I spend as little time alone as possible. And that's all they need to know. That's how I came back from the unthinkable. How I pushed back against the events that killed the person I used to be. I am born anew. I parent myself. My bracelet scar is barely visible. And at night, I dream of walking in gardens. Thank you for carrying my 10 things with me. In return, I'll help carry a few of yours. If you remember nothing else from this, remember my dad. Remember him gentle and kind and smiling, as I do.